Gentlemen, I bring it to you final this information to know that because my information is above the scientists technology in the space from NASA to ESA to many country to the world. You can say my the information is more correct than technology weapon copy. They do copy, but my copy I bring to you is more correct. What you see here is the reality. This is the angel of the God revolution in the sky. They making the sky red, yellow, red. It means nuclear fission in the space happening. So my duty to bring to you NATO, European, United States, soon as possible, stand by Russia, Putin. Raise Russia, Putin, because you receive the global change coming and sun raising this year, 2022. Major ground is going to be dry by heat of the sun, causing that ground explosion happening. Doesn't matter you have trees or you don't have trees, but look like something hiding on the ground, waiting to explosion happening. I bring to you this evidence before happening, gentlemen.
If the world is getting too hot, why not give it some shade? That's the simple idea behind solar geoengineering, a radical response to global warming, which could rapidly halt rising temperatures.
You'd reduce those peak temperatures that are very destructive.
But is it too good to be true?
It would be like living underneath a 100-ton boulder ready to fall at any time.
You can see that 100% is ready, is hiding underground, ready to explosion happening. I bring it to you gentlemen here to know that global change, everything you see in the space is taken over by angel of the gods. And this is the evidence of angel of the gods I bring to you. Sun, speak to me clearly yesterday again after maybe 100 times sun appearing in front of my road and God appearing again by sun. But I did not see the God, but I see angel revolution raising in the sun. So what I am trying to bring to you, because my connection is to Saint Michael, Archangel, which is the chief command of the space, he raising this revolution, gentlemen. They show me, don't be disappointed. We are here, just watch. And you can see that here appearing. You can see that this is the route I derive in, and sun came exactly front my eyes. I couldn't see, make me blind for maybe couple of minutes. I couldn't see, close my eyes, and God is speaking to me clearly. So I bring it to you gentlemen to know that Putin must be raised number one, and NATO must, and European must, by United States must raise my information soon as possible to save the NASA ESA, because they have 10 of 1,000 trillion in the space technology, to save their technology, because God interests to save, not destroy. Before let, he raised me to bring to you. And this is the gentleman here.
The debate heats up. How does the world decide if this technology is a risk worth taking?
Technology in the risk, gentlemen, and I bring it to you here, gentlemen, to know that
Back into space and cool the Earth. Scientists have suggested it may be possible to reduce global warming by using high-flying aircraft sufficient to limit global warming to the Paris Agreement's target.
Paris, European is in the risk, gentlemen, because European has worst enemy ever will see in the history by dark side in the space. What is their plan? Dark side want crash on the European. Dark side want to completely destroy the European land because dark side is against the European. But God brings someone like me, as he did raise the Napoleon a long time ago, and to bring information to European NATO. Don't be deceived. Listen to it carefully what I am sending you by my information and by not education. I am sending you this information. Stand by my information to your ground before too late, because I am speaking about 10 of 1,000 trillion damage can happen to the NATO. I'm speaking to you, NATO European. Don't listen to no one. Raise the United States by force. You can raise the Trump again to bring the God will, gentlemen, because we are the United States went out of the line again with the not God will. United States coming in the serious attack can happen. So all this is behold on. Angel of the God speak to me as I told you here, gentlemen here. Angel of the God told God speaking behind the angel, who is it going to be? Who you speaking to? We are here. We are one step far to come closer. So for Jesus, for we can say for God's an angel to come one step closer by sun is like piece of cake. Tomorrow they can come one step closer and explosion happening to the lands because they dry this land like heat and heat causing nuclear explosion happening to that land. All the gas pipe, all the things is in the risk. So what I'm trying to bring to you, gentlemen, don't be deceived. Don't listen to no one. Only listen carefully to my information because angel of the God is behind my case in the earth. And Jesus is behind the subject because Jesus if Jesus wasn't a subject, today we was not carry on this. A UFO alien was going to attack. But why they did not attack by comet event? Because they can't. They are on the chain. Because Jesus put chain on the space, no one can attack before Jesus give permission. No Satan, no demon, no alien, no UFO. All they are on the chain. But soon as you put them zoom in the camera, copy the sun, UFO alien show front face, for understand. But this is the gentleman, specialist, professional, you can say magic of the space to program in the computer, program in your technology. You see only alien UFO when they are program your computer, program your, I can say your camera, the Hubble event, they program that. When you copy, they are already there in 1 second. So this is the serious deceiving you to be on the attack, gentlemen. Peram NASA Isa European. So my duty to God bring someone like me with no education to bring to you clearly. Don't be deceived. There is no power in UFO alien or Satan or demon in 2022. Only I see one person in the church, in the space, Jesus. I see Jesus behind the sun, far away. If Jesus want to force the sun to come, no one can stop the sun, gentlemen. God commands sun go forward. Like 2003 happened in sun attack NASA, the last few $1 trillion only for simple attack was it, not very serious. Few $1 trillion NASA lost. So we are talking about not few trillion, we are talking about 10,000 trillion space will be being damaged, shut down completely technology weapon. You must believe, gentlemen, 2022, God, I understand I was not perfect, but God will make me perfect his way because God force is going to bring me where I must have come. But time is here today. You can say time is here. Don't let you be deceived because you don't have a 10,000 trillion to fix 10,000 mile electricity is going to be shut down. Who is going to be take not years, take 10 years to drive into the city and city to shut down to outside the city to close to fix the electricity. We are talking about, gentlemen, angel of the God revolution coming. By my information they send, they raise me to bring you this information to you. And my duty to send you, gentlemen, this year 2022, whatever we must do about sun, because we must overcome sun or sun will attack. How we must overcome sun? There is a book already written by the gentleman, the Chasing the Sun. Chasing the sun is the reality truth, gentlemen. It means you have two sides. One side is dark side, chasing the sun. Other side is good side, chasing the sun. So who is the good side? We go chasing the sun. We are. We are good side of God to chasing the sun. So remove the darkness from the sun when we chasing the sun. Technology weapon is going to be safe. Sun will not attack technology weapon because we raising wake up call and God can see far away. We standing up for our technology weapon. We are believing, we have a faith, and God acts that time. So when God acts, it means God crushed on the dark side. When you are in the space to save your technology weapon, it means NASA, ISA, Russia, China, they must raising their technology weapon far away, whatever they can, separate from sun, far away, because God will attack and we must prepare for that. So this information I send in to you, gentlemen, is the 2022. God never lost a war. He proved to me here. He showed me I never lost. This is my route. I drive in, and this is sun come top of my head, top of my car here. You can see that. God proved to me, gentlemen, he never lost the war. If he want to attack, it take 24 hours, he bring major disaster by sun, daytime, is done, that city on that country. So my duty to bring to you, gentlemen, NATO, European, ISA, United States, Russia, United States, China, all our country stand by Russia, Putin, because Putin is someone from God. Putin cannot fall, gentlemen. If you break Putin heart, break his heart, you must believe consequence is going to be major disaster to that country. You must believe, gentlemen. Is the Putin is not violent person. Putin is God chosen one, and no one in the earth must go fight against the Putin, because you break Putin personality. You must believe consequence in you are dead country walking that time, maybe short time, maybe little after. So I am prophesy this information to you to know that Putin is from God, gentlemen, is not from Putin, from Russia. So this information I bring to you, gentlemen, because angel of the God interest, here I bring it to you, angel of the God interest to raise for victory, not to destroy. Stop the war in the Russia by communication to Russia. Putin, very respect to Putin, not disrespect to go bring your security army to the Russia. You pay consequences, not to. You must believe or United States. And those countries sending to the Russia, to Ukrainian help, you must believe you going on the serious for fire in your country. I can guarantee that 100% your country raising serious explosion fire, because sun hitting your country. Sodom and Gomorrah being all over fire, flat one side, fire other side. And I bring it to you, gentlemen, here. This X sign, you can see that it is not me. God give to me this sign. I have two signs. X coming to cross. It means Satan fall in this mission, because angel of the God give to me this mission, and I can prove it to you. You can see that this is a UFO alien. I have above the UFO alien here the angel of the God behind, put handcuff to these people, unknowing, unseen, the chain to the UFO alien. They raising in the space and they showing up, but they cannot hear, they are on the chain. They cannot do nothing before Satan give permission, and Satan is on the chain of the God, Jesus. Satan cannot move anymore to do negative, gentlemen, but earth is the went to that wrong direction, not Satan forcing the earth. So I bring it to you here, gentlemen. You can see that all this is the revolution of the dark side. Satan, revolution in the space. But who is taking over? Angel of the God taking all this to their hands. All this you can see is hand of the angel of the God control. Is Miss Comet cannot bring